Antony John Blinken, born on April 16, 1962 in New York City, is a diplomat whose career has spanned decades and placed him at the heart of US foreign policy. His life story is one of global awareness, intellectual rigor, and a deep commitment to diplomacy. Yet, it's also a tale of controversy, missteps, and polarized opinions, as Blinken's actions have drawn both praise and criticism from allies and adversaries alike. Blinken's early life was shaped by a blend of privilege and profound historical awareness. His father, Donald Blinken, was a prominent investment banker and philanthropist who later served as US ambassador to Hungary. His mother, Judith Frame, was a cultural leader and arts patron. After his parents divorced, his mother married Samuel Pisar, a Holocaust survivor and international lawyer who became a towering influence on young Antony. Pisar's harrowing stories of surviving Auschwitz instilled in Blinken a lifelong commitment to human rights and the idea that history's darkest chapters must never be repeated. Blinken grew up in both New York and Paris, where he attended the elite École Jeanine Manuel. Fluent in French and deeply immersed in European culture, he developed a global perspective early in life. His European upbringing occasionally gave rise to humorous cultural clashes. One oft-recalled story is that young Blinken, accustomed to Parisian sophistication, once tried to introduce French cheese to his American schoolmates, only to be met with confusion and skepticism. Even as a child, he exhibited a knack for bridging divides, cultural or otherwise. Blinken's academic path was marked by excellence. He attended Harvard University, where he graduated in 1984 with a degree in social studies. At Harvard, he edited The Crimson, displaying early talents for communication and debate. His peers noted his ability to navigate complex issues with clarity, but also his disarming humor. One former classmate described how Blinken, during a heated debate, diffused tensions by impersonating a French waiter, complete with an exaggerated accent and imaginary tray. His sense of humor, coupled with his intellect, made him a natural leader. After earning his law degree from Columbia University in 1988, Blinken initially pursued a career in law and journalism, contributing to The New Republic and exploring the intersection of media and policy. However, his passion for public service soon drew him to Washington, D.C., where he began his government career during the Clinton administration. Blinken's early roles included serving as a speechwriter for President Bill Clinton and later as a senior director on the National Security Council. He played a significant role in shaping US policy during the NATO interventions in the Balkans, emphasizing the need for military action to prevent ethnic cleansing. Under President Barack Obama, Blinken's influence grew as he took on roles as Deputy National Security Advisor and Deputy Secretary of State. He was instrumental in crafting the US response to Russia's annexation of Crimea, the Iran nuclear deal negotiations, and the strategic pivot to Asia. Blinken's reputation as a meticulous and collaborative policymaker earned him respect, but his actions also attracted criticism. Some viewed his emphasis on multilateralism as indecisive, while others praised his efforts to rebuild alliances strained by previous administrations. In 2021, Blinken was appointed Secretary of State by President Joe Biden. His tenure has been marked by significant achievements, including rallying NATO allies in support of Ukraine following Russia's 2022 invasion. Blinken played a central role in coordinating military aid, imposing sanctions on Russia, and shaping the West's narrative against Moscow. However, he also faced criticism for what some described as a lack of urgency in resolving the conflict. Opponents argue that his policies have prolonged the war, while supporters contend they are necessary to defend democratic values. The US withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021 remains a particularly controversial chapter in Blinken's career. While he defended the withdrawal as adhering to an agreement inherited from the Trump administration, the chaotic evacuation, which included the tragic loss of US service members, led to bipartisan condemnation. The House Foreign Affairs Committee advanced contempt charges against Blinken for allegedly withholding information about the withdrawal, further fueling debate over his leadership. In the Middle East, Blinken's unwavering support for Israel during the Gaza conflict has drawn sharp rebuke. Journalists at his final press conference openly criticized him, with one being forcibly removed after accusing him of enabling actions that led to significant civilian casualties. Critics claim his approach has exacerbated regional tensions, while supporters argue it reflects a steadfast commitment to America's closest ally in the region. Blinken's stance on China has also defined his tenure. Advocating for a strategy of competitive coexistence, he has sought to counter Beijing's growing global influence while maintaining open lines of communication. His efforts to navigate tensions over Taiwan, technology, and trade have been praised for their pragmatism, but criticized for their lack of clear outcomes. Despite the weight of his responsibilities, Blinken's personal life provides a glimpse into his more relatable side. A talented musician, he has released songs on Spotify under the pseudonym A Blinken. His guitar skills and lyrical storytelling hint at a creative side, rarely associated with top diplomats. He is also a devoted family man, married to Evan Ryan, a former Assistant Secretary of State for Educational and Cultural Affairs. The couple has 2 children and is known for their ability to balance demanding careers with family life. As Antony Blinken prepares to leave office in 2025, his legacy remains a topic of intense debate. Some admire his commitment to alliances and multilateralism, while others criticize his handling of key crises. Public opinion is sharply divided, with supporters praising his calm and pragmatic approach and detractors accusing him of indecision and elitism. Blinken's story is one of contrasts: a diplomat with the soul of an artist, a policymaker whose decisions have shaped global events, and a man whose life bridges cultures and continents. Whether loved or loathed, his impact on US foreign policy and international relations will be felt for years to come.